Hello, welcome to Accessories class, our lecture for week 1. There is no specific textbook in this class. We do have some references to a few of our past ones. One of them is the Individuality in Clothing Selection and Personal Appearance. There's a few chapters in there that we'll refer back to. To open this class, you may need to read the syllabus, class expectations, and the supply list. They're all found in the course information folder for the class on My Course Connection. And each week, you need to have met the specific activity and assignment requirements to unlock the following week. You use your calendar icon button at the top of the screen to see what is due that week. And by clicking on that assignment, it will take you directly to that. I can show you that here in just a moment when we're done with the slideshow. To get your attendance credit, this is as it always has been, you need to have watched the recorded version of the lecture. This week I am not posting or conducting a live version. I have about 5 different ones going on and not enough time to do them all. So I'm recording them and we'll have those up Monday afternoon so that you can then have had a chance to watch them, and then you will write a brief summary of the lecture. Make sure to include 3 high points of the lecture on My Course Connection, and then the rest of the credit is later in the week. Make sure that you take part in the forum discussion by Friday and return on Saturday with a post to a classmate. And if you get on and make your post late in Friday evening, maybe someone else has already done theirs, so you can repost or post your response to theirs Friday night and then be done with it. But if you're the first one on and nobody else has got a post up there, you will need to come back on Saturday to complete that. That is then requiring a minimum of twice a week that you log into My Course Connection, but those that do it more often, and I'd say almost daily, you don't have to do it 7 days a week, but if you're logging on 4 to 5 times a week and taking care of some of your assignments, I think you'll avoid that overwhelming, stressful feeling come Saturday when most everything's due. I see more success in those that actually log on more often. All right, so the topics that will be covered this week will overview the fashion accessory industry as a whole. And then we will begin to talk about or learn about jewelry, gemstones, and the precious metals for jewelry. And we will have you pick an accessory designer to do a research report on. And quite a few of those from my list are maybe not a single individual designer. They may be companies as well. So there's some interesting ones on there. Now, the assignments that'll be due, most of them by Saturday. The lecture and discussion, lectures due Tuesday, discussion start by Friday, complete by Saturday. And the quiz, week 1, I open on Friday, close on Saturday. Please try to take it within that window. If you don't, you need to get with me to find out what we can coordinate as a window to open that for you to be able to take it. Some of the other assignments then. You will be doing a review summarizing a Women's Wear Daily article. You're going to look at an accessory curve, or try to define in the timeline curve of how accessories come into trend and out of trend and when they're at their peak. You will give examples of that. The accessory industry questions, there's a slideshow associated with that, and then questions back to what you saw in the slideshow. The jewelry questions and metals and gemstone questions, there will be worksheets on doing those. And then some activities with gemstones and metals. You will be looking different ones up and providing information on them. Now the designer, accessory designer research report, I have it assigned this week, but you will have until week 3 to complete that and turn it in. All right, my mention to Women's Wear Daily. It is a periodical that is put out for industry use. It's not really for just anybody to pick up off the newsstand. It's got pictures in it, but it's not like picking up a fashion magazine. This has a lot of great information. It is the newspaper if you want to be in the fashion industry. It will cover or focus on different segments of the fashion industry each day of the week. One day it's menswear, one day it's juniors or women's wear, sportswear, one day it's accessories, different things like that. Now, you will need to get this on your iPad. Make sure you should already have a app that came on the iPad already loaded called your Newsstand, and then you can get the Women's Wear Daily Digital app. Use this username and password. This allows you access. We have this as one of our library resources, but it's thus digital, so you're able to log on for that. And it's short and sweet with the lecture part this week. I thank you for listening. Here is my contact information. You can reach me in the office after 2 p.m. I'm in class. Before that, I will answer emails as I can between different break times and get back to you if need be. But if you need to call me here in the office in the afternoon, or you can reach me on my cell phone up until 9:30 at night. After that, I usually go to bed. And also email. I probably will hear the phone better than I have it set to give me notices when emails pop up, but I know if I get text or calls, I definitely get that on the phone. All right, I'm going to jump over here to my course connection real quick because I wanted you to check this out. If you can't access week 1 just yet, you will have needed to have looked at each of these. Now, also in your course information goes into some more useful apps that we will use. Upper Street and Polyvore we actually use in week 3, and Pinterest, sometimes we have some assignments for that as well. So check it out. Now, Fashion Accessories week 1. Just remember, any kind of assignment that needs to be turned in will have a hand with a piece of paper, like it's turning it in. Your quizzes or worksheets that might be set up to auto grade like a quiz will have the orange check mark. And then any of these icons, the PDFs, or even this that has like a little page, those you can click on and it just opens a resource for you. And then some of these, if it has a little finger to it, when you click on it, it'll take you either to the sites or to videos to help with each of the sections here. And here is a reference to your textbook from Fashion Design, Foundations, Design Foundations. That was one of your first classes. And the pages it's referencing the jewelry to. Gives you a little bit more reading. And then it talks about the research project. Here is a list of accessory manufacturers or designers. Pick one from this list. You will need to email your instructor to tell them who it is you are researching. And then review your grading requirements for the project, making sure that you are providing all the information. And then here is a example slideshow. And this is just a great little video to watch of Paloma Picasso. That is Pablo's daughter, and she is a jewelry designer. Now, if you are required to actually look at every single link, some are more just supplemental information, or any link that needs to have something turned in, I have tracking boxes over here. If it's a small dotted line on the box, once you click on this assignment, do the assignment, and submit. You have to click the submit button. It will automatically green check mark over here for you. So if you're wondering if you got everything done during the week, look down the right-hand side. Any of these others that have a solid box, you have the ability to actually click and check mark that yourself. Okay. Oh, they're blue check marks now. They used to be green. Every time they update this, something changes. And actually this activity I will change so that when you submit it, it will automatically check mark for you. Now the Pinterest one, you need to either just update, submit when you did make your board, or you can even paste in the link to your board right there in the assignment. That makes it nice and easy. I can go right to it. One other thing I wanted to point out that sometimes helps, up here, two different things. Let's go to first your grade links, and you can click on user report. So this will give you a list of all the assignments and things, as well as what their points are worth. And then once you complete one, if there was need for me to leave you any comments, you would get your feedback comments right here. You can check them out. So as you go through, you can see what's weighted in the coursework section, which one's considered projects, and your final exam. You actually have two final parts. One's pictures, one's questions. All right, so then you can go back to your course page. And here's the last one, the calendar. That's this one here. And just go to view month if you need to, and it will have your assignments set out with a due date. And here it shows the accessory quiz opening, and then in gray it'll tell you when it closes. So this will help you plan out what all needs to be done. I would not wait until Saturday to start all of these. Like I said, the most successful students I see log in periodically through the week, knock a couple of these out early, and then plan for what they might need to do on Saturday. I still need to update week 2 and 3 with the due dates, bringing them forward to this class. I will be working on that this evening, so you will be able to have a chance to see that. Now, once you're here, you can actually click on that assignment, and for Monday, it tells you everything that would be listed for Monday. Once you have it there, then you could actually go directly to the assignment and put this in. As I think I could go to add submission, update mine. It even tells you how it is planned out for your points. So you need to make sure I've got three major key points from the lecture, and make sure that you are checking your spelling and your grammar. I know the iPads, if you're doing it on an iPad, many times will auto correct for you, and so you need to go back through and read things carefully before you actually finally submit. All right. And you go back to your week 1. I know some of that's probably rudimentary, but I don't know. Maybe you haven't noticed that there are check marks to be able to keep track of everything you've got done, what needs to be done still, things like that. Well, that's all I have for you. Good luck with everything. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to call me or contact me about those. Have a great week.